Doo-doo-doo. All right. Hopefully, we are good to go. Hello, my lovely squirrels. Hi, Selkie. Hi, Steph. Hello, hello, hello. Witchy woo woo. Yay, you got notified. Yay, for once. Hi, Lisa. And Brad is here. Hello. With his eggplant. I'm sorry you're on flu medication, Brad. Ugh. I mean, I suppose it's good you're on medication now. Flower Child. Hey, Mama Squirrel. Love that new deck, right? Isn't that hilarious? I love it. I've already had someone comment that that there was nothing funny about that deck. And I'm like, okay, look, I said ahead of time, it's kind of a dark, sarcastic deck. And some people are not going to find it funny. And that's okay. Not everybody, you know, needs to find everything I find funny. So it gets me out of work for a few days. Yay. So that's perfectly fine. If you didn't find it funny, that's all right. I just find it absolutely freaking hilarious. So that's just me. All right. I'm trying to get this to do the right thing. Okay. Let's see. Justin, hello. Janice, Chris, Little Dandelion, Gypsy, Kay. Caroline is here. Anastasia. Honey, Shamara, hi. Misty, Leolyn, here with amethyst in hand. Awesome. Okay, so if you are not in my Facebook group and you did not see, if you have a amethyst, an opal, or some crystal that connects you to your crown chakra, go ahead and grab it real quick and bring it back. Because we're going to need it tonight. We're going to do some meditation type rituals to try to connect to some of our own personal guides. And I'm going to take you to a place called Nemeton and teach you what that is about if you don't know. All right. Sherry Bug, hello. Gypsy, I was just beginning the video. I'll go back and watch it. It's really cute. Erica, Janice, tickled by Snarky Bone. I know, mine too. I just love this deck, and you should see it. I'm telling you, you guys, the author of that deck. What I should do is release. Well, I don't know. I guess I probably really need to get his permission. But what I should do is release some of his emails to us, because like every Friday he would release an email. Even if there was nothing going on with the deck, he would be like, so here's your email saying what's going on with the deck. Nothing, and he'd go on. And I looked forward to it every week because it would make me laugh. He just is a hilarious human being. So Alexa Joy, hello. Autumn, hi. Lori, hello. Trevor is here. Got my amethyst, good. Justin says he will be going on right after me. He'll be doing an unboxing and a crystal talk. Yay! Oh, I love my crystal talks. I love it, love it. I'm so glad I'm not shopping tonight. Yay! Me too. Hi, Jack. Fairy Luna Wolf, hello. Maret, hi. Steph, I have a single amethyst and a cluster. Perfect. Gypsy, I didn't see it, but I have an amethyst right now. Look at that. Kay, Jen, I found it very funny. It touched a memorable nerve. My father has a dry sense of humor, so this deck kind of reminds me of him with less body humor, right? I just thought, I just loved that deck, but I'm a goofball, and I have a very sarcastic, dry sense of humor, so. Hi, Erica, Wild Shadow Mancer. Hello, Victoria Victory. I don't know where that came from. Hi, Victoria. I have mine on my forehead, about 9 others around me too. I'm feeling like I need to switch and put my Super 7 on for tonight. Hey, Super 7, I have to say, Super 7 is awesome. As is the Auralite 23s. They're awesome too because they do some grounding too. I know when I'm working with my crown chakra stuff, I have got to have something grounding with me too because I'll be up there forever. Sherry Buck has her amethyst. Great. Hi, Lanaby. Perfect. Mademoiselle Asphodel, hello. I don't think I have amethyst. Anything, even quartz. If you have a piece of quartz, that is a crown chakra stone and will be able to connect you to the psychic realm a little bit. Jen, hot showers, ibuprofen, and straight peppermint oil works wonders. Oh, no kidding, Jack. You poor thing. All of you guys. Jeez. Don't have any amethyst, but I have this purple stone. Might be dyed, but it feels right. That's okay. I also have a very pale rose quartz and a very nice blue stone. Little dandelion, the purple stone will be just fine. It's all right. Minky, hello. Caitlin, Silver Willow. Moved my mom into the nursing home today. Oh, how did that go, Lambie? I hope it went okay. Sometimes it's an awesome thing, and sometimes if she wasn't ready for it, it's not such an awesome thing. So I hope it went good. Well, I hope it went well. Cat. We are going to hook up either tonight because I don't have to work till 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, which means I can stay up a little bit later, or I don't have to work till 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. So maybe before I leave tomorrow, we can do it. Be young, in hand and multitasking, cooking dinner. Good. Wild Shadowmancer, Milky Quartz. That's great. Got my amethyst, Selkie. Perfect. Seemed to go well. Good. Willow Dragon Dance, not here long because dance class is soon, but hi. 3 auditions got postponed until next week due to weather, which is perfect news for me. You're not ready? Aw. Well, good luck. Any purple stone, clear quartz, set the clear quartz with the intention of amethyst properties. That's right. I'm free most of tonight, working from home. Awesome. I'll get a hold of you when we're done with this. Sherry Bug, perfect. Celestite, Apophyllite, there you go. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so I've been getting lots of questions lately because we have, did you get your package today? Oh, I was just going to say, I got 2 packages today. Well, I got 3 because I got that deck too. Oh, wait, I don't want to show anybody's address. See? Yes, I did. And I have another unboxing to do too. And I haven't decided if I want to do it live or if I want to just, what am I trying to say? Record it. But I did want to show, look it. Yay, I got my picture. Isn't that awesome? I totally love this. I love the fact that I'm in my Buffalo Bills jersey. For one thing, I'm like, that is the best thing ever because that's what I wear most of the winter because, anytime Sunday comes around in the winter, I have to have my Buffalo Bills stuff on. And I just thought this was awesome. I'm totally going to frame this because it is so cute. I love the squirrels and everything. It's just so cute. So thank you. I adore this. And it's just the cutest thing. I can't get enough of it. It is. Isn't it great? It is the cutest thing. I love the squirrel that's kind of wound up in my hair. So cute. Oh, it is. It is just awesome. So thank you. That is just the best. I absolutely love it. I love it. You guys, we have some awesome talent in our group for everything. Hi, Wisdom of the Bumblebee. Just the talent in our group is amazing. I just am so impressed. And the other thing that I got was, and I totally forgot about it until I opened it because I'm like, I don't know what this box is. I forgot that I won 2 tarot decks on eBay. And one of them, would it be okay if the stones are Scullies? Absolutely, for sure. Even more so, Jack, because they, may help you connect directly to your spirit guides. One of them is the Melody Crystal book that I love, which is Love is in the Earth. She also came out with a tarot deck. that goes with that. No, I didn't get that deck. But I'm back and forth with the, with the chick from Poland there. So I'm just going to set it aside and pretend that it will be okay. Because I don't want to put any negativity. I know eventually this deck will come to me. And I don't want to hate it when it comes because I'm going to love this deck. So I'm like, nope, not going to do it. Okay, so Love is in the Earth, though. Melody came out with a tarot deck, and it was 1980, I believe it is. Am I right? Wow, I haven't really opened it much yet, but the box smells like lavender and kind of like incense kind of, and yes, patience is a virtue that I don't normally have, but I'm trying just to let it go and be like, whatever, I guess when it comes, it'll come and there's nothing I can do about it. And everything is fine. I'm just trying to, 2000. I was wrong. I thought it was a lot earlier than that. Is Melody still alive? Still waiting on mine. It's been over 4 weeks. I don't think I'll ever order an overseas deck again. I have to say, though, normally I have ordered from overseas before, and it has usually, I've ordered from the Wish app, which is way over in China. Yes, I am. I'm talking about that deck, Glanaby. And that's way over in China, and they're horrible. Usually it takes forever, and I have gotten stuff way, way sooner. We're at 63 days today. So I'm like, okay. Yes, Bone Stone Earth Flesh, me too. I don't even know. Did they announce when that one is going to be ready yet? That one I'm really trying to put out of my mind because, poor Avalon has had one tragic, weird thing after another. It is, between now, she's got these brush fires that are right near her house, and her uncle died right in front of her, and I'm like, whoo, okay, I'm just going to push that deck away, and whenever the universe decides, I'm trying not to even worry about it. As much as I know I'm going to love that deck too, I'm so excited about that one, but whenever the universe decides it's right, it's good enough for me. Okay, so we had some other people come in. Let's see, who do we have? Misty, hello. Hi, Johnny. Sue made it in. Hi, honey. Thomas, hi, Thomas. Thought you were going to say the box smells like 1990. All right, I have to admit, a little bit, it smells like cigarette smoke. But you know what? I like incense, and I burn shit in my cauldron and stuff, so I'm like, whatever. It smells mostly like lavender. So it's good. She tried to cover it up a little bit, and I'm fine. I'll throw some dryer sheets or something in with it, and we'll figure it out. It's fine because I'm so excited to have my hands on this deck. It's fine. Scavenged about 8 pieces of amethyst, not including all my chips. Didn't realize I had so much, right? Amethyst is one of those that you just keep picking up because you're like, oh, look how pretty that is. All right. Grabbing some dinner. Okay, Leland, I hear ya. Being a solitary practitioner in the broom closet is a big, because I just can't grab witchy things yes. Oh, I bet, honey. That is not easy, is it? Although I have to say, with amethyst, sometimes you can get away with it because you can be like, oh, look, I found this pretty stone. Isn't that pretty? Let it go. There's lots of people who collect pretty stones. Yeah, she's going through a lot. Absolutely. Hi, Erica. If I didn't say hello to you. Hi, Janice. My bag of crystals is on a walkabout. Oh, that's okay, Janice. You're okay for just with you. It's not a big deal. We're okay. Hi, Donna. Randomly, my cat just got out of bed with Muggle Hubby and came and sat in my lap. He does love your life, Jen. Aw, I love the kitties. Especially if he knows we're going to do a meditation kind of thing tonight. He probably feels that energy already. Put gain scent beads in. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. I like it. I like it. For this meditation, you recommend amethyst? I do. Or whatever crystal. I just say amethyst because a lot of people don't know what crystal, what crown chakra crystal they relate to the most. So amethyst is the one that most people have. So if you have something different that relates to your crown chakra a little better, go ahead and grab that. That's fine. Didn't get notifications for yesterday's. I hear you. The notifications haven't been doing very good. So. Hi, Susan. Hey. Okay, what is going on? Does meditation help your... Thank you, Brad. Hey, at least she was, thinking. I don't know. All right, Steph, how are you doing? Good, good, good. Tina, hi, Tina. All right. So we are, my crown chakra stone right now is NyQuil. You poor thing. It's okay, Hexen. No big deal. It's all right. I don't need you or anything. It's okay. Whatever, Hexen. Just, it's all right. You're fine. Hexen knows I adore him. My fifth son. Don't you even give me those frowny faces. All right. So a lot of people have been asking me about spirit guides. How do I connect to my spirit guides? How do I connect to my goddesses? I know we've talked a little bit about the goddesses part before. And so I thought, let's do a couple meditations tonight that will help us to connect to our own psychic world. Because I'll tell you, here we go. I'm going to cut you live. I'm driving. All right. Well, don't shut your eyes and meditate while driving, Shelby. Please. But I will tell you that if we were able to have, what is that? Oh, has anybody ever seen 13 Ghosts? I really like that movie. I love that movie. It's an older movie now, but I love that movie. And one of the things in that movie is that they have glasses that they can put on and they see ghosts and spirits. So if we were able to have those spirit seeing glasses, hi, Papa Squirrel. I know, I love that movie. If we were able to have those glasses, we could see that we have spirits around us all the time. And I've said before that people are like worried about calling spirit in. The sigil work in that movie. Yes, I know, right? So much less work, wouldn't it be if we could just put them on? You can try to find necklaces as well with the stone attached. Yes, yep, absolutely. Good tip, little dandelion, for sure. Any advice for cleansing crystals and other things? I have a whole video on crystals, honey. And yes, I have tons of advice. But I have a whole video on crystals. I don't want to get off track because my name is Mama Squirrel. I can get off track really quickly. But if we were able to put them on, we would see that we have spirits around us all the time. So I know people are like, oh, I don't know if I want to try to connect to spirit guides or connect to spirits or anything like that because they're afraid of what they might be bringing in. I promise I won't close my eyes. Good job, Shelby. But what you don't realize is that there's spirit around us all the time. It's just whether we are connecting and reaching out to that spirit or not. And so what we are going to do, my screen just went completely black. Oh, no, not all spirits are negative energies at all. In fact, I find that most spirits are not negative energies. I would say 90% of the spirits that are around us exactly are not what I call malevolent spirits. Even some of the malevolent spirits are not malevolent for a bad reason. They're confused. They don't really understand what's going on. They're frustrated. And so that causes them to behave in ways that we're like, back the hell off. You are way too much in my face, or you are tricksters. Yep, you are knocking shit off my shelves all the time, or you are whatever. And so 90% or more of the spirits that I have come in contact with are not malevolent at all. And Maddie is going to message me again. In the middle of my live, Maddie. My oracle deck I just got would be perfect for this. Awesome. And hold on, I can't believe I did not do that. Okay. About to get going, so I'll re-watch this all later. Perfect. Sounds good, Willow. Thanks for coming, honey. But if we could see, we'd see that they're everywhere. And one of the things that is always with us is our personal spirit guides. Just wants the attention. I know. Maddie. What about the ones that walk across your bed and hold you down? It could be because of several things. It could be a malevolent spirit. Right? Where's my devil card to smack the camera with? It could also be, hi, Phelan. It could also be a frustrated spirit that's not truly malevolent, but is trying to get in contact with you and trying to communicate with you in some way. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Yes, I know. Yesterday's reset was great. I have to say, I hate Mondays. On Mondays, I'm like, ugh. But I woke up today with a determination to have a good day, no matter what kind of Monday it was. I thought, no, you know what? I reset all that crap yesterday. I'm done now. I'm going to have a good day. And I did. I did have a good day. And did I have annoying patients that were idiots? Yes, a little bit, but that's okay. One trying to get your attention. Yes. And if you find out, no problem. If you find out, all right, Lanby, no problem, that it is a malevolent type spirit, then I would literally just make it go away. Bring out your sage. Just declare that it has to go. You are not Undertale reference, right? And of course, my phone didn't alert me. It was a good live stream. I know it was really nice. Just declare out loud, you cannot stay here. You are not welcome, and I do not want you here. You need to leave, and sage the area and let it go. Always be firm, absolutely, and always believe that you have the power to do that, because you do. You absolutely have the power to do that. If you are a person that is kind of a worrywart, there's one caveat to that, and sometimes that is that even though we're saying go away, we are holding a connecting line. You know how I talk about that spider web of connections that we have with every entity, with every energy out in the universe? You are holding on to that connection because you're worrying about it. You're like, oh, I don't know if I can get rid of this. Hi, Denise. That's okay. And so you are holding on to that connection by worrying about it and not allowing yourself to let go, because you're like, oh no, is it going to come back? I make sure to hit every corner of my house. Yes, absolutely. I open windows. Of course, you can't do that if it's like negative, 50, like it has been once in a while, but I yelled at it told it to get off me and leave me alone. It's now gone. Perfect. See? And do it with presence and with confidence. If you still feel like you are subconsciously holding on to a connection, I always recommend an obsidian arrowhead. I have mine. All right, I have mine up here someplace because I use it anytime I'm doing a reading or all right, I don't know, it's right here someplace, but anytime I'm doing a reading or anything, because obsidian is incredible at cutting those lines of energy that we're hanging on to. And so you just kind of wave yourself all around, like you would smudge yourself almost, all around. And that will help to cut that line of connection, just as an aside. think there's a spirit trying to contact my friend. They've been seeing visions of a figure, and recently it said hi in a dream. Going to go check it out. Cool. It's about that intention. Yep. Setting that intent with conviction is the most powerful magic. We all have it in us, whether we know it or not. For sure, Papa Squirrel, preach it. Obsidian arrowhead to remove my ties. Yes. Absolutely. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about. So I'm going to be one of the best meditations that I have gotten for connecting to your own spirit realm is there's a couple in here. This book is called Clan of the Goddess. And it is by Cece Bronwyn, who is a Celtic druid. And because I have Celtic ancestry and a lot of my goddesses are Celtic, and so all of that kind of thing. Hi, Sheena. I connect a lot to the Celtic pantheon. And so I research a lot of the Celtic stuff. So they talked, she's great meditations in here to connect you to spirit guides, to connect you to what she calls, or what druids call, the Nemeton. No idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Clan of the Goddess, exactly. And I'll read just a little bit of the back of this for you. Clan of the Goddess invites you to relive, can't speak tonight. Relive those moments of true joy or bliss. Yeah, this is going to be really good. Hold on. Let me take a drink and reset my mouth. Maybe. Raven, I hear you. I have certain spirits that will only connect to me too. And I can't tell you how many times. Hi, Dawning Fox. How many times, like we've literally been sitting there and something flies off the shelf. My husband, Peter, was saying a couple months ago, we have in our kitchen, we have a pegboard, with the big hooks. So we can hang our pots and pans and stuff like that on it. So we have this really heavy bottle opener, and it's on a huge hook. It's one of many things, but it literally comes right up and it's like this. So in order for it to fly off, it has to lift up and be flown off. And we were literally standing in the kitchen talking at the stove, and it flew off of there. And I'm like, excuse you, what the hell do you want? I just, sometimes you're like, okay, you can just go up and say hello to my son up there who can actually see you and understand you. But I don't ever worry about it unless I know it has a worry to, unless I have to worry about it. Usually spirit is just trying to communicate. They're just trying to get out what it is they have to say. And I've dealt with spirit so much at this point that I just don't worry about it. Nope. We haven't started the meditation. You know me, Leland. I can talk and talk and talk. 28 minutes, haven't even started one. Okay, so the Nemeton. Let me explain first what it is, okay? It is. She talks about it's better than an antidepressant or a stiff drink when you're rattled. It's a room of your own to escape to where no one can follow. A little piece of heaven. Celtic mystics called it a Nemeton, an enchanted healing place. Here on the earth plane, it might be found in a sacred grove of oak trees, but more specifically, the word refers to a natural and beautiful setting in your very own soul. Hi, Jenna. I know what you're talking about. My husband and I will lay in bed and they're always running into our closet. See, there you go. Hi, B Young. You did not miss it. You're good. Had light bulbs explode, appliances turn off. Yep, sure does, for sure. Do you need such a place of retreat when the going gets rough? You can have it. It's a gift from the goddess. Just reach down, grab the hem of your luminous flowing robes, and follow me in merry measure. So we're going to the first meditation we're going to do tonight is to find this Nemeton of your own. It is a spiritual place of nature inside your own soul. So it will be your safe place to start all of your spiritual adventures on, your spiritual journeys. You can start here and know that you can always come back to your Nemeton to be safe. So wherever you go to from here, this is the first step really of being able to astral travel, which I know I said we will get into, and we will, but this is the first step. This is the first step of finding that safe place so that you feel like you're okay. When you travel outside your body, when you feel like you are going to meditate and really get into some deep meditations, you feel like you have some place to go to start with that you can always come back to. Hopefully my house is calm enough for the meditations tonight. I hope so, little Dandelion. I know you always have your brothers and sisters and stuff. She goes on, she talks about all kinds of stuff that the Celtic women used to teach their daughters how to go to this safe place. And I hate to bring this up because I don't like the negative connotation here, but it's kind of like the lamppost from Narnia. Exactly. Some Native American tribes taught their daughters this life-preserving skill of slipping from their skin when physical escape was no longer possible. In other words, if they were in a situation that they could not escape physically. So succumbing to a horrid death, having the soul power to survive despite grave physical injury, training women to endure calamity, to live on and to heal another day was the ultimate goal. Survival was supreme. Victims of violent rape have attested to this kind of mind and body separation, claiming that they felt they actually went somewhere else during the physical onslaught and pain. So this is what this is. This is the safe place that if you need to go to your safe place, this is your safe place inside your soul. Everyone has one. It's just getting there. Hi, Marge. Hi, Christiana, sorry. Hey, Jackie. So this is your Nemeton, and it's yours alone. No one else has the same Nemeton as you. So let's get to, and there's other things. Now, I will tell you, when she explains this, she has an entire ritual around it. So she has like a tea that you can brew, an herb that you can burn, or an incense you can burn, a spiritual bath salt that you can create in order to prepare yourself for this. It's a Nemeton, Jackie. It's a safe place inside your soul. It is the safest place of nature bound within your soul. So it's someplace for you to start off all your meditations. So if this doesn't work for you, if you do not find your Nemeton just based on meditation, then I will try to post the entire ritual so that you can kind of get, sure, it's N-E-M, N as in Nancy, E-M as in Mary, E-T-O-N as in Nancy. And so, I will post the rest of it so that if just this meditation doesn't bring you to it, then you can kind of prepare everything ahead of time and then watch this video back once we get to this point where you're ready to do the meditation part. For those of you that, I figured we should try it anyways, because some people can meditate and you don't even know you can meditate. Okay. All right. And she makes it clear that you do not need to be scared when we are doing this meditation. You do altered state transitions every day. When you gaze out the window or daydream, you're in the kind of altered state we are talking about for this ritual meditation. So don't be nervous. You are well prepared to step into another place, and you will do so with as much ease as when you allow your mind to wander into a loving daydream. Both are effortless, and both are natural. Try harder, trolls. Oh, good job, Leland. I, of course, want to see it because... Oh, that was boring. Somebody just said vagina. That was really boring. We don't see it like a different state when we yes, exactly. Meditation is hard for me. My mind is busy. That's okay. And here's the other thing, that the key to meditation is not to beat yourself up about it when you're in it going, oh, why do I keep talking or thinking about things? And how come I keep, hi, Tammy Pie. I don't know why I do that all the time. Because the more you do that, the more you're focused on your thoughts. Just let them, if they come in, let them come in and let them pass out. That's okay. Keep letting them flow through. Okay. All right. So here we go. Talks about the cup. Okay, if you've never meditated before or are a little nervous and find it hard to let go, do the following easy exercise first so that you will realize this most important fact. You are always in total control. Regardless of where your spirit takes you, you can return in an instant to this room, this chair, this reality. Go ahead and test it. Close your eyes. Say out loud to the forces of love and good, I am in total and complete control. I can open my eyes in a flash and be right back here in my chair. Jackie, I showed it in the beginning, honey. It is Clan of the Goddess. Regardless of where your spirit takes you, you can return in an instant to this room, this chair, this reality. Now, open up your eyes. Just a suggestion, some good crystals for meditation are amethyst, clear quartz, ametrine, rutilated quartz, labradorite, or black tourmaline. Absolutely. It's the best one that I ever used, at least for astral travel for me, was... Now I'm going to forget. Tibetan ice quartz. Although I have to be in a fairly cold room because it makes me flush immediately. The energy in it is so powerful, but boy, it is highly crown chakra to spirit level high, like in an instant. Tibetan ice quartz. Really, really good. Okay. You are the master of the ship. Indeed, you can be safely back in your chair at any time or as many times as you wish during your meditation. Does that comfort you? There's no hocus pocus going on here, no surrendering of your personal control. The meditation is powered by your inner self and it is totally protective of you. So be serene, be confident, you're in good hands, your very own. If I'm trying to meditate, my mind wanders, I focus harder on the wandering thoughts, and that sends me into a meditation, just not the one I expected, right? I have a big piece of rainbow fluorite. Absolutely. Perfect. Blue calcite. I've done it with blue calcite, and blue calcite is good too. Although because I use blue calcite a lot for speaking my truth, it tends to make me want to talk to whoever I'm, like whoever I find in my meditation, I'm blah, 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 instead of listening, which is what I want to do. I tend to talk a lot more. All right, here we go. So be sure your feet are flat on the floor if you can. Now, if you're laying down, that's okay too, but it's easier for me anyways to fall asleep if I'm laying down while I'm meditating. You want your spine to be straight but relaxed. Put the stone, if you have a stone, put the stone on your lap and place your hands on the arms of the chair. If you don't have arms of the chair, I suggest these two fingers together. And don't forget, we're going to put the tip of our tongue right up underneath on the top palate of our mouth here. And that, again, opens up your third eye. Perfect, Naya. That's great. The river visualizations helps me a lot. Good. Yep. Would visit other people. Perfect. Okay. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. As you breathe in through your nose, imagine the air is full of fragments of yellow light, like tiny yellow clouds. Inhale to the count of 3. Hold it for 3 counts. Then exhale through your mouth slowly, again to the count of 3. As before, in the relaxing process, imagine you are exhaling black, sooty air on the first count, dirty gray air with the second healing count, and finally clear, pure air by the third count as you cleanse your body of past dark influences and worries. You are ready. Take a few more breaths if you feel the need. Let your body relax totally. Your legs are warm and heavy. Your torso is comfortable and calm. Sink back into the upholstery. Your shoulders drop. Your neck and head relax. You may now dictate how long you will be in a meditative state. For example, I am going to my sacred place, my own tranquil Nemeton. I will be gone for 15 minutes or less. Now imagine that you are standing before yourself while you still sit in the chair. See yourself sitting comfortably in the chair. This standing image of you turns and walks away. Go along with her. You climb a few stairs and reach a landing where there is a door. Envision an ancient Celtic portal before you. It is the legendary and much-loved Great Oaken Door. Picture it clearly before you and admire it for a moment. Study it. They don't do workmanship like that anymore, do they? It's sturdy and strong and will last for a good long time to come. This old door is in excellent condition. It's dark wood polished to a soft, glowing patina. It has recessed panels, and the top of the door is gently rounded. It's quite charming, isn't it? Look carefully at the handle. It can be anything you want. Is it old polished brass? Maybe it's an iron handle forged by a blacksmith's hand and covered with Celtic animal figures inscribed in the metal. Or maybe your door handle is simply a polished curve of oak, worn smooth by centuries of use. It is your mystical oaken door. Finish it in any way that appeals to you. The door represents all that is solid and reliable. It was lovingly crafted from a slab of rough, raw wood. It was sawed and shaped with sharp tools that gouged out the unnecessary bits to reveal its artful design. Your door was drilled and pegged and joined, then finally rubbed all over with coarse and fine sandpaper until it fairly shone. Over the years, it has been battered and banged about. Now it is weathered and marked, but it is beautiful, one of a kind. It has endured as you have. You are that same sturdy work of art. You are a beautiful soul. You see, this fairy mound door is a mirror of your being. Knock. Go ahead. Give it 3 hard measured raps. The forces of good know you are coming and they welcome you. Reach for the handle. Push it easily open. Pass through and say thanks be. Imagine a down flight of time-worn stairs before you. Look at your bare feet. Wiggle your toes. Step down, watching your foot as you place it on the first stair tread. This will be the first of 10 stair steps. Your flight of stairs can be made of wood or metal or even rough cut stone like mine, which are set into the side of a gently sloping hill that leads down to my beach. Any type of stair will do. Just be aware of each one and concentrate on how the steps feel when your foot lands on them. Are they smooth and warm, cool to the touch, cushy, soft, and carpeted with moss? Look at your bare foot and experience the feel of the first stair tread as you say, 1, I am going deeper. See the next stair before you and watch your foot as it moves with great confidence and surety down upon it. Say 2, I am going deeper to my Nemeton. Repeat to the number 10. I guarantee that you will feel very relaxed, very calm. You feel great. You are enjoying this adventure. At the bottom of the stairs, step out onto grass, sand, or stone. Your choice. Pause and look around. There it is before you, just a short walk in front of you. Your sacred place, your Nemeton. Allow yourself a smile while you study the details. Are there trees? What kind? How many? Note the temperature of the air and the quality of the light. Is there a body of water nearby? Step into your sacred place. There will be a bench or a seat to sit on that feels just right. Sit down and listen for sounds. Listen hard, for some are not readily discernible at first. Do you hear the gentle lapping of waves, or a distant bird's song, or the dry rustle of the breeze in the leaves above? Smell the fragrant air and feel the warmth of the sun on your arms, your face. Breathe in the tangible peace of your sacred place. Breathe deeply and allow yourself the luxury of just being. No pressures, no expectations, nothing to be resolved. Be part of the here and now of your Nemeton. It is beautiful because you have created it. This is your haven from now on, forever after. Move around in your space if you like. Explore, enjoy, or simply sit and drink it all in. Give in to the gentle feeling of well-being and happiness. No one and nothing can disturb your joy when you are in your Nemeton. Stay as long as you wish. You've already predetermined how long you will be in your meditation, so don't worry for a moment about time passing. When you are ready to go, just retrace your steps. Don't fret that your Nemeton will disappear, that you will lose it. It is always there, waiting patiently for your return. And there's no pressure on you to return at any particular time. Any time is perfect. Everything is perfect. And you are perfect. I'm now going to give you 2 minutes to explore your personal Nemeton. Now we are going to ascend your staircase. As you ascend, simply count out the number of each stair from 10 back up to 1. You may find that you happily swing your arms or dash up the last several steps, shouting out the numbers like a child in a hurry. At the top, you'll find your Celtic portal, your oaken door. Fling it open and step through. Walk over to where you are sitting quietly in your chair and simply sit back down. Spirit and body are one again. Open your eyes and take a deep breath. You feel refreshed, maybe even a bit giddy. You are ready to take on anything and anyone. Now, there's one last thing to do when you have found your Nemeton. We're going to do a trigger, which is called the Thumb of Knowledge trigger. And yay, it was still there. Yay, good. This is a trigger so that you can always trigger yourself to find your Nemeton. It says there's one more step that will... There's one more important step still to do on this joyous occasion of the first visit to your Nemeton. You have to set up a trigger mechanism that will allow you to visit your sacred place in any instant, anytime you wish. It's called the Thumb of Knowledge, and it is a ritual so tried and true, so steeped in ancient tradition, that even the clan mothers used it thousands of years ago. It originates in fairy folklore from the forgotten myths of time, yet is a most effective sacred tool. Now it's yours to use. Here's how. Put your magical stones aside, stand up big and tall, lift your left hand and make a power fist, which means thumb on the outside, make your power fist to reinforce the magic in this triggering. Say, Mother Mine, in a good, strong voice. Now, open your power fist. Bring your left hand up to your mouth. Press your thumb firmly against your top front teeth, adding a little pressure. Right where I told you to put your tongue. Press it right up there. Hi, Maddie. Give me 1 second, honey. We're finishing up our ritual. So you feel it, but it doesn't hurt. Concentrate and draw up the image of your lovely Nemeton for a brief moment while your thumb rests upon your teeth. Got it? Good. Close your eyes and say, as a strong statement of fact, Nemeton mine. It is done. You've established a physical trigger. Whenever you press that thumb to your teeth and say those 2 words, it will all come back, every delicious detail. Your spirit will fly to your Nemeton instantly. Now, aren't you the maker of small miracles? You are. Believe it. So how'd we do, guys? Did you feel it? Did you see it? Did you get your Nemeton? Did you get your sacred place? On our teeth and not the top. Just on the back. Right up at the top of your mouth, but where your teeth meet. You need practice? That's okay. Come back to this and do it again and again. That is the key to your spiritual travels from here. So every time we do something that is going to take you out of your body to go someplace else, to meet your spirit guides, all that kind of stuff, to meet your goddesses, to meet your gods, that's where you're going to start from. Mine was a mixture of sun and moon. That's awesome. How cool is that? That was great. Good. I could only see feet in a fireplace. That's okay, Autumn. That's just the beginning then. Just keep doing it and keep, sometimes I talk too fast and I don't allow you time enough to get there, and that's okay. I went to my space, but then I have been going there since Child Perfect. So the mudras, I missed it. So the mudras and meditation is important, just like this with the pressure on our mouth. That's right. Absolutely. That visualization came so naturally to me, which is rare because honestly, I'm normally stuck at visualization and meditation. Awesome. Yay. I did realize that's often where I go before. Great. I didn't get to mine, but I have a different way to get to mine. Her meditation had too many distractions. That's okay, Janice. No problem. I gravitate to water all the time. Some people do. Yep. Very nice. Forest meets ocean. Great. Mine is, kind of almost a cliff hill with trees and stuff because I'm such an air person. I see water. I always see water, but boy, it's much more about the breeze for me and the air. I had a spiral staircase that led to a beach. Awesome. There was hills filled with dandelions. Woohoo! And a small forest in the distance. I found a boat in a stream. I met a crab in the sand. That's great. Mine was all night and stars and the smell of damp grass. That is great. And I will tell you, for me, it depends on my mood. Sometimes it's daylight when I go, and sometimes it's nighttime and there's gorgeous moon and stars and all that. Way too new. That's okay. Mine was a large valley with roses, glowing sun, and a wolf I decided to ride, but it was really small and limited. That's okay. Jen, you read the ritual with a nice, steady, soothing voice. You should do a recording for Insight Timer. Oh, that's sweet. Maybe I will. Are you a witch? Yes, I am. Eva the Badger was there. Yay, that's awesome. Mine was a field, always a private beach, nettle ground along a stream, lots of trees, twisting roots. Ah, love it. Wooden staircase to a beach, field with lake and stream. Ah, you guys, great. Great job. Has anyone heard from Catherine? Which Catherine? I'm born on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. Maybe that's why I saw a fireplace. That could be. Yep. Mine is a small forest clearing that opened onto a beach at night, cool and starry, filled with salt and dead leaves and green stuff. Oh, nice. Haven't seen her in a while. Uh-oh. Hopefully I can expand it next time. Absolutely. Might describe the whole journey and post in the group so I don't have a chat limit. No problem, little dandelion. I'd love to hear if you guys all want to post your experiences. I love to hear that. I'm so glad. I agree. Insight Timer meditation would be amazing. I will try to do that. Mine came in a big rush of images of a beach with water. Awesome. That was beautiful. Good. She just popped into your mind, Hexen. Cave with 2 rooms, a fire. Someone there was coaching me. Don't know who it was. Okay, you may have skipped ahead because the next one is meeting your spirit guides. Had a Greek-looking gazebo on a hill with flowers and vines. On the cusp of Libra Scorpio. This was all about the shade of the trees meeting the edge of the sea. Oh, that's great. Mine was a lake. Little ripples on the side. Can't wait to rewatch to try again. Perfect. Nicole Catherine. Yeah. No kidding, Hexen. I have not seen her in the wild. Where the heck is she? We'll have to check on her. I had a really ornate silver door handle and golden line stairs. Oh, how cool. Mine was like the star night colors, beautiful on a beach, but still had trees in the wind. That was my first laying in bed next to my hubby who is asleep. Went to my place. Can't wait to tell hubby in the morning. He's been telling me to do one for ages. You're welcome, Sue. I liked your voice speaking, Jen, but I had to go in as I always do. That's okay, Fairy. That's okay. If you have your way to go, that's great. I heard a voice saying the instructions with you. Awesome. I have a combination of scene from an old book I read with Fairy Village and Small Brook. Good, good. You're welcome, Johnny. Hi, Desist. How are you? Forest clearing with a mossy stone floor. Could not tell if it was day or night. Saw a hanging brazier and ended up in a cave after crossing a brook. Ooh, that is awesome. That is awesome. So, Maddie, if you're still here, honey, really, this made me cry in a beautiful way. Oh, I'm so happy, Papa Squirrel. I love that. I love that. Good. Good. I love it. Maddie, if you're still here, honey, I want you to go. You fell asleep. That's okay, Blackbird. It happens for sure, especially if you're already tired and stuff. It is a beautiful variety. Everyone saw their own place, which is exactly what's supposed to happen. Exactly what's supposed to happen. And Maddie, if you're listening, honey, I really want you to do this because I so want you to find this place for you. You're welcome, Erica. Now, I don't know if you guys want to go on tonight to do the spirit guide meditation or if we should wait until tomorrow. No, I kept missing those lives, damn time zones. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lilith. So maybe we need a break to break it up a little bit. More, please. Let's go on. All right. I will do it. And then just realize that that if you decide to take a break, that's okay. Just realize it's right about 1 hour. Then you can start just the spirit guide one if you need a break. Awesome. What are we going to do tomorrow? Oh, and before I forget, that's a good thing, Papa Squirrel. Usually Tuesday nights are my Tuesday night tarot, right? I was uncontrollably smiling the whole time. That's awesome. I will continue. We'll do that tomorrow, but understand I am going to be late tomorrow because I have to, we can timestamp this after we're done for all the peoples. Yes, absolutely. For sure. I have to work at the office in the middle of the city, like where I might get shot, you know. And I have to work kind of the evening shift. Not it's as much of an evening shift as there is. It's 11 to 7:30, which usually I go on at 7:30. So I will be at least an hour late. So I don't know if you guys, since I'm normally on at 7:30, I don't know if you guys want to do tarot talk on Wednesday because where you might get shot. Well, it's true, actually. I mean, literally, she says without hesitation, I know, but literally there is like people getting shot on that street every time there's a shooting almost, it's always right around the corner. Always. I'm a time zone behind. All right. There was a woodland glade about a pool. A deer was drinking. My shed, my sofa, my stove was there. Bright flowers. Oh, that is awesome, Thomas. I'll help Hex and whoop some ass, right? Don't go around the corner. I have tears of relief. It's been so long. Thomas, that is great. I'm so happy. Torches and pitchforks. I know. I have to say, usually it's okay, although at 7:30 it'll be night now. Can we burn some bay leaves or something so you won't get shot? Guys, every other week almost I go to this office and I've never been shot. Not that it couldn't happen, but I joke about that a lot because it literally happens a lot right around there. You're welcome, Thomas. I'm so happy. Squirrel Riot. Do you know who Blueface is? Not at all. Sending protection energy. I literally, I'm there every other week for a day, usually, and I'm there Wednesday too, but only 9 to 1. And I've never had a problem. Except like the only problem I have, sometimes you get the people who ask for money, you know, they come up to you, hey, you got some change. And honestly, you guys know me, I am who I am. So I try to have quarters in my pocket so I can go, yeah, here. Even though my son gets really mad at me. He's like, don't do that because they could follow you to your car and ask you for more. And I'm like, I can't help it. That's just who I am. That's just who I am. I can't help it. But I've never really had, I kind of had close to that happen once. I gave somebody change and they were like, that's it? That's all you got? I'm like, yeah, that's all I got. I don't know what to tell you, dude. But he didn't continue. He let it go. So what are you going to do? Right? So what stones are in my necklace tonight? Rude, right? I have, hold on, let me just take them out. It'll be a lot easier. I have, this is my lepidolite, which my ADD ass really needs. This keeps me on track. So if you notice, it's, I've been pretty good tonight. It's been a little less squirrely than usual. My son used to give him one of his spare bologna sandwiches, right? And I have, this is my rhodochrosite cabochon. The fact that it happens so often that you can joke about it is pretty sad. Yeah, I know it, right? I know. It is pretty sad. And the fact that my job has no problem with sending everyone there. But, those people need healthcare just like everyone else. And I'll be honest with you, once you get in the building, I've never had a problem with a patient ever in the building. They're always very nice. And we have to go through like security doors, and we have the glass up. No, actually, this kind of cage you can buy like at any crystal store usually for like, I think at 50 cents usually. And then you just put it on a string and you can wear them. I love them. They have, the bulletproof glass, and you have to punch your number secret code in to get in. And the only thing that ever happened was last summer. No, I think it was the summer before that. Private beach sand spirit guides. That's awesome. Good for you, Johnny. I had, all of a sudden there was a ruckus out in the waiting room, which is, beyond the glass. And I thought this guy was doing this. Now, I hate showing my belly, but this guy was doing this and pulling something out of his pants. And it was like this big. And I thought it was a 3-hole punch, like the things that punch 3 holes in your paper. And then it kind of flashed, and I looked at it. It was a big machete. And he was going after someone in the waiting room with a big machete. And this woman backed up at the door, at our door, the door that you have to let people in. And so I'm watching the guy, and I opened up the door, and I pulled this old woman in, and I shut the door. Oh my goodness. And I got in big trouble, because when emergencies happen, we're not supposed to open that door. But hi, that Barb girl, you haven't. But I was not going to let something happen to this woman. She was scared. She backed right up into the door, and I was watching it. It's not like I was going to, if he was right there, I wouldn't have opened the door. You're not making us feel better. So I just pulled her in, and I shut the door again. I knew I had time, but I got in big trouble. And I said to my boss, well, I got in big trouble with the building. My boss was like, yeah, I probably would have done the same thing. Cause I'm like, look, you can tell me not to do it, but if it happened again, I would do the same thing. So I don't know what to tell you. You can go ahead and try to tell me not to save somebody who's backing up into that door, but I'm going to still do it. I just have to wonder why you would think someone would have a 3-hole punch in their pants. Oh, I know, right? It just, it's funny when things like that happen, though. Of course, I don't think weapon. I think, why does he have that? And I'm sure at the time I'm like, why does he have a 3-hole punch? Rules need to be broken to protect people. That's right. Absolutely. I came in when you said he pulled the big thing out of his pants. I know, right? I know. I'd never tell you not to save someone, right? I mean, there was this little lady, and she had nothing to do with him. He was on the other side of the waiting room. There was like a good probably 20 feet between them. It's not, I just was like, yeah, I'm not going to let her be afraid that she's going to get it. She's a Libra. Yep, exactly. I am. There's nothing I can do. It has to happen. That's just me. I would do it over again the same way. Why? Where do you keep your 3-hole punch? Oh, I know. I'm telling you. So funny. But it's okay, Jen. Hubby says in a SDF situation, I will most likely be the one getting taken advantage of by every kid and old person, right? Absolutely. And I have to say, about 2 seconds later, we have great security in the building. So about 2 seconds later, 3 security guards came and tackled the guy. So Yeah, they were just great. I brought them cookies the next day because I was like, oh, you guys did awesome. So here's some cookies. Like, you know, whatever. They were, but we have great security, guys. Hi, Carmen. Okay. So we ready? Everybody got the giggles out? We ready for the second meditation? Yay, cookies, right? The security guys are just great. I trust your ability to read the energies. Exactly. And I trust my abilities to read the energies too. I don't trust anybody else's abilities. I can see where I probably would have been ticked off if I thought somebody else let someone in and it was too close or something. No, I wouldn't. I know me. She takes the lepidolite out of the necklace and we get the story about the guys with 3-hole punch. See, it does help me. I told you. Okay, yeah, I know. I need to hold it for a minute now. Okay, less squirrely. All right. So this is the meditation to meet your spirit guide. And I believe what she talks about is this is one of your major spirit guides. So she talks about, and I think we've talked a little bit about spirit guides before. Spirit guides can be what? They can be ancestors, your ancestors that you know, that you remember. Quite often they are the female ancestors, so grandmothers, although it certainly can be males, or mother or grandmother or great-grandmother. Or they can be ancestors that you did never meet. Yeah. That you never met. Further down the line, in other words. They can be male or female. It does seem to be that there's more females. I don't know what that means. Yes, I would go pee first. But, you know, it does seem to be more female. They can be other entities. So what do we mean by entities? From my beliefs, I believe that there are all kinds of energies out in the universe. There are, if you think for 1 minute, non-human beings, animals, yep. If you think for 1 minute that we are alone in the universe, you are an idiot. Because if you realize when you study science and astronomy and how big this universe is, I'm going to figure out who the little girl is. Oh, hi, Lori. Great. Good idea. Females tend to be more psychically in tune. That's true. When you study how big this universe is, to think that we are quantum physics, exactly. Yeah, you deciphered that gibberish. You will realize that it's crazy. It's very egotistical to think we are the only sentient beings in the universe. That's just, to me, that's not even a possibility. Hi, Bonnie. Because the universe is so huge that's just not acceptable to me. I'm not egotistical enough to think there are not other aware, psychically, physically aware beings in the universe besides us. I was once told by a lady who read me that I had a grandmother spirit with me. It made me so happy because both my grandmothers died before I was even born. Absolutely. And absolutely plays X-Files theme song, right? Yay! I was told my childhood pet, a dog, is with me all the time. I consider him a spirit guide. Yes, animals, definitely. All kinds of animals. Animals that you had as pets. Animals just that their energies morph into a specific animal for a specific reason. So I have seen, I can't tell you, all kinds of animals as people's spirit guides. I think I'm going to try sitting on my floor this time. Sounds good, Autumn. Phew, glad we had time for that. Didn't want to be squirming. Absolutely. Well, I'm surrounded by egotistical people then. That happens, unfortunately. Human egocentricity. It's as its finest to believe we're alone. Exactly. I seen yours, did I? And now I have to say, understand that if I did a reading for you and I saw your spirit guides, I probably don't remember what they were. It's funny because most people are like, so, you saw mine. Can you tell me more about them? And I'm like, I don't know. What did I say? Because keep in mind, when I do readings, I'm connecting to your spirit guides. And I use their energy to do your reading. And then when I break from that energy, oftentimes I don't remember, like the next day. I might remember something, but if I did a whole bunch of readings, like if it was one of my free reading times, spirit guides, sorry, then I don't have any idea what I saw because I didn't use my brain power to do your reading. I used theirs. Once I disconnect from that, it's very hard for me to remember. It's hard for me to remember what I ate this morning, much less, what reading I got from you. So, and that's nothing against you. That is just how I connect, because I'm connecting to your spirit guides. I literally don't use my brain power, which is why I can do a lot of, we Aussies have spider guides. I bet you do. I've seen them before. I know I have seen jaguars, and I have seen meditating gets me energized. And I have to work at 4:30 tomorrow. Oh, no. Yes, desist. Go to bed. You channel that energy and get in the moment of that and don't remember. Exactly. That's exactly right. Tom, hi. How are you? Can you lay down to meditate? You can absolutely lay down to meditate. I will tell you, for me, it's hard for me to lay down and meditate without falling asleep. I always fall asleep if I'm laying down meditating. It's just because I get into that zone and my brain just goes, woo, off it goes. I was taught that it would be something that was once human, non-human, but not an animal. It may take an animal shape, but not an animal, more like the Egyptian gods. Sarana, and if that works for you, honey, great. That works for you. But I have personally felt animals that I know were actually, yeah, I was going to say human animals on this earth that were actually pets of the people. And they may be, it's only 5:52 here, so I should be good. Good. They may be different kinds of spirit guides from what you're talking about. Like they may not be the highly intelligent, intellectual beings that someone may say that is a spirit guide, but they are still guiding them in their own way. So I see them still as spirit guides. Like I said, if it works for you, it works. If and if you think a little bit differently, that's okay. That's why we're all different, because we all have different belief systems and different things, that we experience. So what else? So like I said, my energies, what I connect to, I see entities that are not of this world that, are able to check in on you too. So, I feel my grandfather, father-in-law, mother-in-law are spirit guide for me. It's not 100% sure. Absolutely. And if you think that, then you're probably right. I'm better now that I got to join you. Great. Great, Tom. Yes, my teacher differentiates the guiding spirits from the higher teachers. Yep, and that's okay. Absolutely. I just kind of lump them all together as the people who are people or energies who are guiding you. Okay, now. All right, Maddie, you're going to watch it back later? I hear ya. I hope you do, honey, because I really think that meditation would help you a lot. And Dave, too. We consider coyotes shapeshifters. Absolutely. All right, guys. So is everybody ready to kind of go back into our meditation space here? Find our Nemeton again. And from there, we're going to meet our spirit guide in our Nemeton. Hey, Ash, how are you? Now, if you are just coming in and did not go to your Nemeton, that's okay, Witchy Woo. Then just picture a wonderful place that you would like to be for now. That is what a Nemeton is your inner spiritual safe place. Hi, Brandy. And so we're going to do the meditation. Yep, I would grab your same crystal for sure. And crystals help anytime that you're traveling to the other realm, really. Okay, Ash, no problem, honey. Okay, take a deep breath. So you are going to relax. 3 deep breaths. Imagine you're breathing in little yellow, hi Dave, little yellow particles of light. And breathing out, the first time you're breathing out black smoke. That's everything that you no longer need, leaving your body. Breathing in those little yellow light particles. Breathing out, this time it's kind of a gray. Everything you no longer need. One more deep breath, breathing in those particles. This time it's breathing out. Breathing out, now it's clear. Nice, nice. No problem, Thomas. That's okay, honey. Okay, imagine yourself standing in front of you, watching yourself as you sit in the chair. Then turn, and while you look at your bare feet, move towards the staircase where you will first see your oaken door. You know it now. You recognize it. It's a beautiful masterpiece, a work of art, as are you. Rap 3 times with confidence. Open it inward and pass through to find yourself at the top of the stairs. Watch your feet carefully while you see and feel each step. Count slowly from 1 to 10, giving each step a number and telling yourself that you are going deeper with each step. At the last step, you see your Nemeton before you, your very own sacred place, just as it was the last time. You love the feeling of being there. Enter and walk about, then quietly sit down. Relax. Now turn to your left and look down a long, narrow road. It can be any kind of path or road that fits with your Nemeton. Sandy, rocky, hardened dirt. Someone is walking toward you, and you are glad to see that person because you know each other. This is a glorious reunion. When that person stands before you, say with heartfelt feeling, "Welcome, friend of mine." Your guide becomes clear to you now and comfortably familiar. You may find yourself smiling. He or she greets you. How does he do that? It may be shyly, or with a strong voice full of confidence, or with a relaxed sense of mirth, or perhaps the greeting is as simple as a nod. Without asking, he will declare himself. Spirit guides always do. With your mind, not your ears, you will hear your spirit guide's voice in your head as they announce to you, "I am," and their name. Trust what you hear. You aren't making it up. Repeat the name so you won't forget it. You will probably get it the first time, but if it's particularly difficult to remember, ask your guide to spell it out or repeat it until you can say it or some form of it. This is important to establish, for it is the trigger to call forth your spirit guide whenever you wish. If the name still isn't clear, ask if you can use something like special friend or another name. You will soon come to some agreement on a name that will please you both. Your spirit guide may tell you about herself or talk about the task of guiding you. She may even remind you of a time when you called for help from above and she came to your aid. You will find the conversation passing easily back and forth in your mind. Feel free to ask questions like, "How long have you been my guide?" Or, "Will you come to me when I call you?" If your spirit guide is willing, you may ask her about her life on earth. If she traveled here, what she did, who she was, what country she lived in, and when. Many spirit guides are very old souls, and for whatever reason, their time on earth may no longer be significant, in which case they may tell you about their work in the other world, as my Uncle Joe did when he mentioned his work with injured animals. If she had an earthly identity, ask about the place where she lived. Although it was eons ago, that place may not be readily recognizable today. When she describes her span of time on the earth plane, it may sound as if she is speaking in metaphors or quoting from a lovely poem. In fact, you'll probably find her speech is very elegant, even flowery. That is common. The important thing is that you are getting to know each other, and you may be pleasantly surprised to find some things you have in common that may have relevance in your interests, profession, or creative pursuits. She may have lived in a certain country that has always intrigued you, or where you once traveled. If you have a particularly pressing problem, tell your guide and ask for his advice. He may not have a ready-made solution because much of his work is to help you find your own way out of situations, to literally guide you. But you will either get some insight or renewed confidence that he will be supporting your efforts to solve your problem in the future. Your first visit may be short. Thank your spirit guide by the name you learned or the one you both agreed upon. Then take your leave. That is easy to do because he is not left behind in your Nemeton. He is always close by you. Like the goddess and like your soul, he is a bigger part of you, a part of the bigger you. Proceed to the stairs. Go back up, counting down from 10 to 1. Go through the door and return to your comfortable chair. Open your eyes and notice how great you feel. You feel light and excited and happy all at the same time, but you aren't finished yet. Stand up and bid your farewell to the energies of the airs. Thank the goddess for her gift to you this day and close your circle. You're done. Isn't it amazing? You are no longer a solar traveler in this life journey. What's more, you are well aware of it. You may have this strong urge to call up on the telephone and say, "You were right. I met my spirit guide, and now I know in my heart I'm never alone." One more thing before you carry out your celebration. You must take a moment to write a few scraps of information down about your guide. His or her name, any message, or any other bit you don't want to forget. Don't get too formal. You can fill out the details later. Now you can celebrate. So I hope that helped for some of you. It was it was a little bit too short for me. I would have liked to have gone back and started at the beginning. But it's hard to do. Yours was unsettling. Jackie, don't forget that you can always open up your eyes and realize that you're safe. If you, at any time, if you feel that that unsettling feeling, you can always open up your eyes and realize that you are safe. You're sitting in your chair, all that, and then you can close your eyes and pick it back up, or you can choose to stop there. If it's unsettling to you, don't feel like you have to continue. Sometimes, our brains start working too hard, or there's other, spirits that are around that is trying to hone in on that. That is why it's important, though, to start with your Nemeton. I got snapped out of my meditation, but I got a look at her. Didn't see much of her face, but I got a little no name, though. That's okay. Too antsy in the pants for that one. Yep. Calig. I love it. Good. You found her name. Someone found her name. It was my grandfather. I saw a smile and hear his voice, held his hand. Oh, good. What book? Oh, so this is a great book. It's called Clan of the Goddess. This is by C.C. Bronwyn. Mine was very confusing. The figure kept shifting. I saw a bunny, then a boy, a glowing man, a lovely woman. Each figure, not the bunny though, was petting the bunny. So it may be, little Dandelion, that the bunny is a representation of many of your guides, or is the main guide, but because he's not going to speak English, then the other guides kind of communicate and allow you to communicate with him through them. I don't think I did it right. First image came to mind was Jesus. So I need to relax more, I think, and let my brain go. That's okay. I got pulled out at the beginning, but going to redo it later on, even if I know what beings are guiding me, because I like the idea of maybe getting to know them better. Perfect. That's okay. She was black purple, so black she is purple. Gotcha. It's okay. I was greeted by an old guide I already knew. He's not human and been with me a long time. Perfect. Seems like every time I try to meditate, something makes a loud, sudden noise that jerks me out of it. Oh, Caitlin, you need like a panic room or something where you can go, right? I often felt that when I had my 4 boys at home all the time. Thanks. Oh, put it back up. Sorry. Yep. Sure can. Here we go. Clan of the Goddess. And it is by C.C. Bronwyn. You do? You have a panic room? I always thought with 4 boys, I felt like that when I was trying to meditate with 4 boys, it just never was quiet, which is so weird for me now to be down to 1 boy in the house is like, what the heck? It's almost weirder for me to have quiet. Jesus might be one of your guides. Absolutely. Or someone that is Jesus-like. Lord, I need a room too. Yep, I hear you, Denise. Me too. It all felt too fast-paced. I got a glimpse of a glowing figure, a female. I think I did not hear anything but bells chiming. A Fool's Journey. I felt like it was a little too fast too. I think I'm going to record one that's not live and upload it so that there isn't all the distractions, of the chat and all that, and that it hopefully will allow us to go a little bit deeper, and then do the spirit guide, separately, in a video separately, and upload it. I saw my grandma, but I was secretly hoping I would. Not sure if it was her or wishful thinking. Don't think that, Blackbird, because I'm telling you, if that's what you saw, then your grandmother is definitely one of your guides. That the spirits do not fuck with you like that. They cannot go inside somebody that you're seeking out. And if she actually came to you, then it was her. I need one. I saw my grandma, but I read that. It was my grandma in her wheelchair. I hugged her, shook her hand, but her face was blurry and her face kept twisting into a rather unsettling smile. And sometimes they have a hard time communicating with you at first because their language there is a lot different from the language here. And once you get there, because you don't have to speak with your mouth anymore, it's like they have to learn sometimes how to communicate with you. I hide my pantry. There you go, in my pantry. So mine is named Troy. Saw wings at first, but as he cleared, I saw he was a tall male. He communicated with smiles. When I asked about his life, I saw a fireman's hat, an explosion, and a spiral. Oh, cool, Sherry Bug. Quiet as impossible in a trailer park. Oh, that's true. I used to live in a trailer park. Had to pause it. That would work with some meditative music. He said he was more of a protector than a guide. That's all right. We have lots and lots of guides and stuff out. Would you do both recorded without... Damn it, it jumped on me. Hang on. Without interruptions? Yes, I can do that, Jackie, for sure. Recorded will be great. Playing one of my online games at the moment with sound off while watching this, and I just ran through an area called Nemeton Grove. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, I think I needed to go a little slower. Me too. Me too. I will. I'll do that. Yep, I'll post it for sure. Couldn't concentrate, my kids and grandkids. That's all right. Face group post, yes. So I wasn't able to join in this, but I got my skulls today. Yay! Oh, perfect, Caitlin. That's awesome. Try meditating with one of them. They're really good at pulling you deeper into meditation. I think counting backwards to relax instead. I've been counting backwards with my son with autism so long that trying to relax, counting 1 to 10 isn't as relaxing. Absolutely, Autumn. And you can tweak it to, your own liking. Definitely. If that's more relaxing for you, then start at 10 and go down. A woman named Rosalind came to me. She was blonde, had the most intense green eyes. I felt happiness, but immense sadness as well. I think we used to love each other. Aw, that sounds beautiful, though. Synchronizations. I paused it when I needed to. That's okay. My third eye area on my forehead is so sore. Yep, that happens, Sherry Bug. I'll tell you, mine is real warm right now. Definitely, that happens. Don't forget, you can change the speed of any video after it's live. Yes, yes, yes. My crown is aching. Man, I feel tired now. It is. It's a lot of spiritual work to do that, for sure. The other thing is, damn it, I just lost it. The other thing is something about third eye. Oh, keep in mind, guys, I don't know if any of you have not done this yet, but I know we talked about, I have a slight headache, wanted to go back and figure things out later, right? We talked about get off of fluoride. Please, please, please. And I'm not saying you have to, you don't have to, but Jack, my guide, was a native girl named Shoshana, and she could turn into a raven and fly. She's a runner type spirit, helps me out all the time. That is awesome. Awesome. Please, 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 if you believe in anything I tell you, please get off of fluoride. Do not use fluoride toothpaste. Do not drink tap water. Do not, all that stuff. Fluoride-free toothpaste, water. It calcifies your pineal gland, which is the area of the brain that we have our psychic connection that is connected to our third eye. It's right in the center. And it calcifies that area and makes it much, much, much harder to meditate, to connect with your guides, to all that kind of stuff. Please, please, please get off of it. As I mentioned before, anytime you meditate or any magical workings, yep, always have a snack or water afterwards. Absolutely, to replenish, for sure. The valley I was in was rotting and dying until my guide came along. Oh, wow. That is really cool. And your guide was able to like restore and renew. What toothpaste do you use, Jen? I'll show you. Hang on. Aluminum doesn't help. I get skin reactions to fluoride. Yep, hold on. I'll grab my toothpaste and show you. Thank you. Joey brought it. So this is the one I use. I like the anise taste, though. You mean it? Yep. Tom's is great. Tom's is right. I know. Right in Walmart is Tom's toothpaste. Just look for fluoride free. I like Dr. Bronner's just because I like the anise. And not a lot of them have that anise flavor. I will tell you, though, it kind of annoys me. It should matter. I don't really care. But it does have Jesus quotes on it and stuff. Which I'm like, oh, come on, really? My toothpaste, I have to hear Jesus quotes? Trying to remember. I read it once. Where is it? Oh, it's on the bottom here, I think. God has not promised skies always blue, flower-strewn pathways all our lives through. God has not promised blah, 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 blah. But, yep, baking soda, absolutely. Well water should be safe. Yep, city water tends to have the fluoride. Yep, that's right.
Well water is safe, but it's sulfur.
Well, yeah, some of it has sulfur in it, but it's better than fluoride. So if we get off fluoride toothpaste, how long to get rid of the calcification? I would say it depends. It could take up to 6 months. It depends on how long and how hard you've been going with the fluoride. Like if you've been on it all your life, it takes a while for that to break down in your body to take care of all of it. I would say up to 6 months. If you continue, this sounds so goofy. I'm a medical person, so I hate to sound like one of those spiritual woo-woo nut jobs. Yes, Dr. Bronner's has cinnamon and peppermint also, they do. But the more you try to meditate and use your ability, the faster it is that will break down, that will get rid of the calcifications in there. I don't know why. Maybe just because the connections keep trying. But I know that people who go off of fluoride, when I was being taught on my mediumship class, that's the first thing they told us is to go off of fluoride. And I know that by the time that class was done, and it was 6 weeks, I was able to connect much better than I was at the beginning. And they said that it was because I had gone off the fluoride and because I was using that ability, it was like the connections were trying much harder to get through. And so it goes through a little quicker. Walmart carries a few brands. Yep, for those on a budget. Tom's, I know, is always in Walmart, though. My dreams got very vivid after no fluoride. See, the only fluoride I get is in toothpaste. And when I drink at a restaurant, I drink well water. Perfect. Yep. I've been taking the supplements you talked about, and I'm getting some baking soda to brush my teeth with. Awesome. What can be used to strengthen teeth then? Your teeth do not need fluoride. It's a myth. This stuff is the stuff that you get in non-fluoride toothpaste is fine for your teeth. Your teeth, if you look up oil pulling, coconut oil, many people just, what do you call it? Swish with coconut oil. And yes, overbrushing your teeth can be just as damaging as brushing them. Oh shoot. All right, guys, hold on. Let me think. There's a video. What the heck was the video called, guys? What we talked about it in the psychic video, I'm pretty sure. Where we talked about psychic energy and different kinds of psychic energy. And I don't have that list right in front of me, but there are some supplements that can help you cannot for the life of me remember any of them right now because it's been an hour and 40 something minutes. Shit. Let me think. Dentists don't really respect you if you ask for no fluoride. Yeah, I know. That's true. But if that's all you get when you go to the, you're right. I don't tell my dentist that I'm not taking fluoride because I don't want him to look at me like I'm an idiot. D3 and garlic. There you go. Perfect. And the amount of fluoride that you're going to get once a year when you go to get your teeth cleaned, that's okay. Last thing I need is my dentist respect, right? It's not, well, all right. So I'll be more honest with you and tell you that I don't go to the dentist if at all possible because I hate the dentist. I'm actually terrified of the dentist. And it's not because I have bad teeth. I don't, but I hate the dentist. I'm not a good dentist person to talk to about going to the dentist because I have gone recently. Last year I had to, or maybe it was 2 years ago now, I had to go quite a few times because I had to, fix some stuff that had happened since I got pregnant, which if you've been pregnant, the children take every ounce of everything you have. I actually read a bunch of articles last week about fluoride and clearing it from the system. Perfect. Fluoride is an extra charge at the dentist for something you really don't need. Exactly. I was about to ask about the dentist too. Thank you. I think I go twice a year, but that might change if I lose dental insurance, right? Fluoride only helps in small amounts on developing teeth. That's exactly it. And that's the point is if you don't have any baby teeth left, you don't need fluoride. You don't need it. And it's not good for you. They won't tell you that, but it's not good for you anymore. Fingers in my mouth. Yeah, I just am not a dentist person. And my teeth are okay. But I am terrified of the dentist. I force myself to go when I have to, but I'm not a person that goes and gets my teeth cleaned all the time. I just can't. What will help decalcify? Just getting rid of fluoride. And the video you were thinking of is called Psychic Energy and Crystals in Yule. Thank you, that Barb girl. If you guys have any questions about it, go there because I had all my notes out and stuff. I try to prepare when I do a video and take all my notes out and all that good stuff so that I have everything right in front of me because my squirrel brain does not remember all the information that I have at my fingertips. What will help decalcify teeth at the root space? Decalcify teeth at the root space. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Jackie. I'm sorry. My squirrel brain is starting to lose it. If you have tartar buildup, try oil pilling with coconut oil. Yes, exactly. It has antibacterial in it, and it is very good for your teeth. Very, very good for your teeth. And the antibacterial property in it really pulls out any bacteria. All right, guys. Yep, mine too. Mine too, little dandelion. So I know Justin is going on when I'm done. Sorry I was on so long, Justin, like 2 hours tonight. I apologize. I am going to be on, yes, switch with coconut oil for 2 minutes. Okay, Justin, I'll see you over there. For 2 minutes, switch with coconut oil in the morning and at night. And that really takes out all the antibacteria in your mouth. So yay. I will record the videos and upload the meditations, without the live stuff and go a little bit quieter. I think she's talking about periodontal. I gotcha. I'll look it up again, or I'll try to find it in my video and show you where it is, or you can go look at that video. All right. No problem. I'm glad at least we got, to that place for us, right? Yay. All right. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Now, I don't know what time I'll be on. I'm going to try to be on. It'll probably be about 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock, though, my time. So it might be like an hour late to an hour and a half late, something like that. Okay? Bye, guys. Good night. Hop on over to Justin's channel if you're subscribed.